Oh man, we on the garage. We got some problems. You seen better days, Ricky. Anyway, this is what we're doing out here. Cam swapping the K-swap. So, step one. This is the lazy way. We ain't doing this cover shit. No. Now, what you're gonna do is get this off. Everyone knows where this is at. All right, you know it's back there. Get that thing off. All right, put your motor TDC. All right, back her up. Just a cutting hair. Just cutting hair. You'll like if you watch the lever on the tensioner, it'll pop up. All right, pop her up. Get an Allen key. It's like the smallest metric one fits in there. Now get that tensioner pin in there, and then put your motor back at TDC. Dead nuts right on. Right now, what'll happen is that little lever will rest down on that Allen key you shoved in there. Right now, that lets your tensioner basically move around on the bolt holes. Right? Yeah, do that and then loosen them up. Loosen up them bolts and feel it. All right, you'll feel that it's loose in there. All right, I didn't take it off. I just did that. I got it to lock up and just sat it in place because I'm trying to keep the minimal amount of movement on this chain whenever I'm doing this. All right, the idea here is to not let the bottom loop fall off at all, because if you do, you're fucked up and you're gonna have some more work. We don't want that. So now bust the valve cover off, put it on the table beside you, get ready to put your cam caps in it. All right, bust these loose. 2 bolts on the end, 17, 14, 24 hex on the cam. Bam, bam, hit those. What I did, I got a pair of these oil filter vice grips, because this is kind of awkward holding this chain with only 2 hands. You can shove this thing right in here, just tight enough to hold that thing from being able to fall if that cam ends up rotating or something on you. All right, now you don't gotta worry about this out so much, because you're not pulling them both out at the same time. You'll be doing them one at a time. All right, bolts are loose. Go ahead, start your TDC. Look your marks. Mark these just in case. There's 8 links in between in case you forget or whatever. But just try not to do that. Just make it easy on yourself. Okay, go ahead, bust those cam caps up. Bow. Put them off your side. Put them in the box. Go nice and slow, because shit will try and pop up like this. Once your cam caps are off, the springs are going to push them up. All right. Your bolts loose over here. You can go ahead and start trying to get this thing out. Now, the other thing I did was I made this little holder upper deal. You can slide it right in between the 2 decks. Be careful, don't drop that motherfucker in there, because again, you're gonna have a bad day. Yeah, that just keeps the cam gear from being able to fall down into the case a little bit. All right, and then I shoved a rag in between the 2 gears to keep it from being able to go back towards the exhaust gear. So did that. Rock her up. You can rock her up just enough. Get that thing, start walking out of there. All right, obviously there's a keyway in there, so you can be able to rotate it until you get it out a little bit. Okay, angle her up, slide your cam out, get your pulse plate, swap it on, slide it right back in. Bam. Intake's done. Rock her back down in there. All right. Now, in my case, I had this bolt loose, but I couldn't get the gear off. Like, I didn't want to hammer on it because obviously, yeah, who the fuck wants to hammer on our motor? So I had to pop this cam out with the gear on it. All right, now in order to get enough slack on this damn thing without pulling that tensioner off down there, you're gonna have to take this intake cam. All right, you're gonna have to pop it up and slide it back just enough to get this pulse plate to kind of sit on top of, you know, the carrier for the rocker arms. All right, and basically don't let it go past this edge on the very edge of the rocker arm holder. All right, now you can take this cam, if you take it up and towards like the back. All right, and while you're doing this, have that clamped over here and have your finger on this bottom chain, keeping it from falling down. You know, you don't want it to fall down. That's the whole goal here. All right. It's kind of awkward with one hand, but you can do it. I did it. So rock that out, rock it out, and then you can peel this. You can just peel it off. You just peel it off and just start on this side and work your way around. Again, mark these. You know, mark the position on your chain, at least to the dot on the gear. So yeah, again, you don't lose your positioning. Do that, rock her up, slide the whole thing out. If yours comes off, great. Do what I did to the intake cam too. You know what I'm saying? Pull it out, just slide the cam out. But odds are that's how these are gonna be. This gear is gonna be stuck. Unless it's been busted off recently. So yeah, go ahead, slide the whole thing out. All right, now while you're doing that, once it starts coming out, make sure you're pulling up. The more important side is down here. So just keep that in mind. As you're coming out, keep that chain up. I use this little thing. Once I got the cam out, brought it out here, swapped out all my stuff, put her back in. Just, you know, again, it's kind of cumbersome, you know, doing this on this side of it, and you got to pull the gear out. But, you know, it's no problem. Saves a lot of, you know, frustration trying to get that damn cover off, because I ain't doing that. Not tonight. So yeah, once you're at this point, you know, you get your cam back in. Shit, you're on your way home, dude. You know, this is where I'm at. I just got a little hyped up here because this is fucking saved me a bunch of time. I just want to show you guys. But anyway, yeah, slam them down, bam, 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 bam. Make sure everything's sitting right. Torque them down. I'll have to look up the torque specs on all that. I don't know what the hell they are offhand. But, yeah. Slam them down. And you're done. You're done. So, save yourself some time. Do it the easy way. Just take your time. And you'll feel like, you know, at least you save a bunch of time at least. Fuck.